actual, like, nothing leaking or into the battery or frame or anything. All right, everybody, we're heading out now to a crash over on D Highway in Summit. They said it's a Tesla, but I'm not sure exactly how bad the crash is. We're just gonna get out there, get it off the road, and go from there. But I'll let you guys know when we get there. See ya. Luckily, these Teslas are rear-wheel drive once they're in, so the front wheel should actually roll not too bad. All right, here we go. If your Tesla was out of charge, this would be the way they tow it too. No truck charge, to be, what was it, 11 years driving and then 15 years total. Yeah, we get a lot of calls for Teslas that run out of charge, and it's a lot like this where they just locked up and they won't do anything. Unfortunately, it's a little easier getting them on than getting them off. To get them off, I kind of have to shake my bed and kind of shimmy the back end off. The front will roll, but the back just kind of skids on those skates. Luckily with a steel bed, it helps them slide a little better.
They're slippy as shit, man.
Oh yeah.
They're super slow. I got one on my flatbed over there.
Yeah, that helps it a little bit come off. Brought my hammer over here. This one here.
Because they do have a pole mount, a toe mount right there.
Yeah.
Which I'm looking at, but I'm fucking myself right now.
Yeah, those they have one on the back too for those screws in.
Yeah.
And luckily,
because I'm hoping I'm gonna be able to. You need to open up the fucking car to get it shit out. But anyway,
yeah, you have to.
Pop this. I'm gonna try and get it. I'm gonna try and get it.
Yeah, and hopefully there's not a. If there's a crash code on the scanner, sometimes it won't unlock the wheels. Because kind of like some of the newer Toyotas have them too, where if it senses it was in a crash, it has like an error code where it won't let it shift or nothing. So sometimes they can send you a code that will free it up from the dealer. I towed a Toyota one time that they went into the ditch maybe like a couple feet, no damage at all, but it sensed that it went over and it locked the whole car up. And we had to take it all the way back to the dealer for them just to unlock it. Yeah, it's all that electronic stuff. It's all those sensors and everything. So with one sensor triggers, it triggers the whole car.
That's kind of wet.
Yeah. I mean, luckily it's not a huge wreck, because some of those Tesla ones where they have lots of damage, I worry about fires. But luckily nothing's leaking or anything out of this one. Like this one, it's just like headlight and stuff, but sometimes if it breaks into like the battery, these Teslas can catch on fire and they'll burn for days. And so that's the only thing I worry about on Teslas. All right, let's see here. I got a wheel chock on the other side.
So, they deem it total.
Yeah. If that's
who the fuck? What happens to the car itself?
So if they deem it total, what happens is the insurance, they'll send out one of their insurance tow trucks, and they'll probably give you a payout or whatever. If you have the gap insurance and all that,
sure.
They'll just write you a check, and then the insurance will come pick it up. But that's after they'll send an appraiser to assess the damages and deem if it's total or not. They'll let you know, and then sometimes they give you an offer to buy it back or just get a check.
Yeah, that's what my family's.
Yeah.
Fucking
And that's the thing there. It's like
what do they give you, $5 grand or something like that? You know what I mean?
yeah, depending on whatever's left on the value of the car versus market value.
Yeah.
And
it's
so
not good.
yeah, it's not great. If they do deem it fixable, they normally cover all the damages, and
But
then
it doesn't sound like you think that's gonna fucking happen.
it's not likely once all the airbags are deployed, because it'll rip all the roof paneling down and all that.
That's not structural.
Yeah.
Like structurally, I don't think anything.
Yeah, and luckily this doesn't have an airbag in the steering wheel. A lot of times the cars, they'll blow out the steering wheel too.
Yeah.
So that might save it on this one. It just depends on what the insurance decides they want to cover or not. Sometimes the insurance will deem that, oh, it's not worth, based on the amount of damage, based on the value of the car. If they think it's too much, then they won't want to cover it. That's kind of the insurance game of it.
Well, it's a huge fucking game, dude.
Yeah, that's the hard thing with insurance.
Real money is what I'm saying.
I saw one time we towed a Hummer crash, and it only broke the front headlight.
Yeah.
But because they said the headlights were so hard to replace on those, they totaled the whole truck. And I had no idea there were. Yeah, that's the hard thing with insurance. Yeah. Let's see here. I have to pull it back to the other side there to get it away from the rim, the rail here. All right.
Like, even if there's a way to get the fucking battery out, you know?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, my brother-in-law did, he believes the proper way to tow it, and this is not the proper way. You don't pull on the fucking
Yeah.
the rims, you know? It's like, what are you doing? There's a way to tow this vehicle,
Yeah.
and you can do it. It's just hard.
Yeah. Once they're seized up like that, they kind of just turn into big bricks, and then there we go. All right, now this one's up there. There.
That's why he wanted me to fucking try and tow it.
Yeah.
And I was going to, and the truck battery died. And I
Yeah.
had 2 cars down.
I mean, if you have a truck with or a trailer with a winch on it,
We do. We've thrown other vehicles.
yeah, if you can manage to get it in the neutral,
You can fucking tow.
yeah,
Like, we've come along like these. There's gooseneck right here.
yeah,
And there's, see that winch port there? There's a winch that goes on the back of the truck. It's like,
oh yeah,
it's a fucking system for towing.
yeah. 'Cause I mean, it's hard to say, but it doesn't look like there's a ton of actual, like, nothing leaking or into the battery or frame or anything.
No, and all the fucking all the windows being break.
Yeah.
Did you look at what happened on where they crashed?
Oh no.
It fucking went up.
Oh, they went up the
up the
side.
dude.
Oh
Big
man.
time. Like both wheels were on the
It just lost control of it, or it just
fucking. I
wasn't.
don't know. It's my mother-in-law.
Oh.
She had our 2 fucking kids in the car.
Oh no.
She doesn't know what happened.
Oh no. Fell asleep or something?
No, I think
That's a tough situation. I saw one, I just towed one like this where there was an older lady, middle of the night in a Tesla, right at the bridge. And instead of coming up like 35, she went straight into the wall there, into the grass. And that did a lot. They broke both front wheels on the curb. That was pretty. The insurance came and got that one. be enough to get the rest off here. Loosen this all up. Oh yeah, and if you're gonna tow it, they just say on Teslas, you're not allowed to hook any chain to any of the metal components, only soft strap like this. And the only one that's cleared is that tow bolt for pulling. So if you're gonna do it, use a soft strap or some kind of strap. If you can still get to the power, yeah.
There's a way to do it.
Yeah, as long as it's not in that accident, like crash lock.
No, it's definitely in that fucking crash lock.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it fucking is.
Yeah, that might make it a little trickier. A little bit off here. There we go.
15 years long run, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, third generation.
Oh, your family.
Yeah.
No fucking wonder.
Yeah, I started doing dispatch when I was 14, and then the day I turned 18, I was in a truck. And so after high school, I'd be dispatching, and on the weekends, I'd be dispatching. My dad's side. My grandpa started it back in the 80s. What's the Sinclair gas station now? Yeah. He used to own that back in the 80s when he first came to town. All right.
Fucking lucky to have you working with, though.
Oh yeah.
Take it over one day.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, I'm not planning on going anywhere. Yeah. Here all set there, and then like I said, just keep that copy of the receipt there when the appraiser comes. They can add that to the car. So all right, have a good one. All right, everybody, we got that Tesla back to his house there. He had said what had happened is his mother-in-law had crashed it, and you see that big berm on the side of the truck there, the hill there for the trees. It sounded like she went up over the side of that back into the road, and set off all the crash indicators on the Tesla, so it just shut it all down, locked all the doors. I tried putting in the long reach to get the door open to turn the wheel, but I couldn't remember where the switch was, and because the airbags are down covering the door, I really couldn't see what I was trying to grab anyway. So I figured I'll just pull it on there, use the snatch box to keep it towards the center of the bed, and because the wheels were just slightly turned already, it was able to come perfectly nice way into the bed. And you see the owner was a little bit sad because obviously that's his car. He doesn't want to see it hurt. A lot of times when I see the cars that have airbags deployed, a lot of times that is a total. He said the crash indicators on the car went off. A lot of times you have to take those all the way back to the dealership for them to clear those codes. And it might just total that car completely. I'm not 100% sure, but through my experience, that's usually what happens. So obviously he was a little upset about that. But once we got to the destination, unloaded the car, kind of explained it more to him, and he kind of sees why that is, and that it's kind of a new feature on a lot of these electric cars. And once they get in any kind of a wreck, they just shut down and kind of turn into a brick. So unfortunately for him, he's gonna have to figure out with the insurance what they're gonna cover, what they're not gonna cover, and go from there. But at least we're able to get it off the road, back to his house, and then hopefully insurance will help him out from there. But thank you guys for watching. See you guys on the next one, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more videos coming soon. See ya.